What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another outdoor episode from Young Outdoorsman. We're back at you with another one, and guess what? We're back at the deer management today. This is going to be part 2, and don't know how well y'all can see, but I got my side hammer on me today. I started carrying one because I about got shot one day, and I'll link that video right up here. And for those who want to see the part 1 of deer management, I'll link it right up here too. But y'all will have to bear with me. This is going to be a more of a lower quality video because of my tripod broke on me, so I'm just filming with my hands here. But I will turn y'all guys around here and I'll show you what I'm dealing with. So right here behind me is this, or right here in front of me actually, is this little logging road, and this is where I'm going to put my clover and a perennial food plot here during the spring. And a lot of guys say not to plant during the spring, but there's not many weeds that grow on this road, and I'm going to keep it weeded out. But there isn't much forage for them on this mountain, and so I'm going to build a little food plot right here, and I'm going to put some water and hole out for them. And my tree stand is right there, which is actually just about 10 yards. But here's this logging road, and see, it's got a little bit. The deer's got little bits of forage and stuff they can eat, but not much. It goes on out through there. But my stand is just right there. So what I'm gonna do is today I brought some goodies for them. I brought a 7-pound what they call a trophy rock, which is just a mineral block for them. It's got all kinds of minerals that they need, and I don't know all that much about minerals and all what deer need, but from what I understand, what helps deer the most is good forage and genetics and minerals. And so on this specific 150 acres of the property, I'm wanting to kind of grow their horns out and just give them a better life before we harvest them, you know, for us to eat. But today what I've got here is I've got this mineral block. I'm going to put out a watering hole for them here later on, and a food plot. But what I have here in my little bucket is I have got, let me turn y'all around. I've got whole corn and horse and mule feed, which is oats, corn, and it's got minerals mixed in with it. And I don't know how well y'all know about farming and stuff, but horses, you know, they're a lot like a deer in a way. They need lots of minerals and stuff to keep them healthy. They can't just eat hay, and they can't just eat grain, so they'll get bloated like a deer. If you feed a deer corn every day for months, then believe it or not, a deer will get bloated up and it will die. And that's not healthy for an animal anyway. Is to just feed them one thing. They got to have more than one source of forage and food. And so I've mixed this horse and mule feed. I don't know if they like it. It's kind of got a little bit more sweet to it, which some people say that's what they like. But it's got a lot of minerals and oats in it, and I know deer love oats too. But they got all kinds of stuff mixed in for them. I got about 3/4 of a 5-gallon bucket full of sweet corn, or whole corn, excuse me, not sweet corn, whole corn. And the rest is horse and mule feed that I've mixed in with it. And this is, I'm just using a 5-gallon bucket because I don't want to haul 50-pound bags up on the mountain and carry it down here on my back. So I just brought the bucket with me. But let me turn y'all around one more time, and I've got my bag hanging on a tree. But you can see where the deer has been walking this trail right here. But my bag's on this tree, and I'm gonna put my camera right here on this tree, and I'm gonna spread this corn out right here. But all along in here, all this green you see, I'm gonna cut all that out, and I'm gonna make this a big food plot for my tree stand that's right there. So I'm gonna spread all this out here, or I ain't got a tripod. I can't really show y'all that, just because I'm just me by myself. I have nobody filming for me. But as soon as I get it put out, I'll show y'all how everything's set up, and I'll go get my trail camera and put it on this tree right here that I'm talking about, and I'll kind of set everything up and show y'all. And so I'll get right back with y'all. Alrighty guys, I'm back here. So went and got my trail camera and set it up. I couldn't show y'all that cause I ain't got a tripod, but I went ahead and spreaded the bait out. I kept it in a pretty heavy pile so they can get it and eat it instead of looking around for it and digging around. But put my mineral block down, put my mixed feed in there, and before I show y'all, I want to make this clear. Check your local laws and regulations before attempting or feeding any wildlife of any kind. Certain states have certain laws on that, and here in Virginia and VA where I live, they're kind of funny about it and sometimes, but they say in the laws that you can feed on the off season when it's not deer season, and which is right now. I think it goes from like right before September to January or February, something like that. But basically, as soon as the deer season goes out, you can bait all the way up until I think a week or two before the deer season comes in. So that way, you know, you're not baiting while the deer's here, because that's illegal. But this is February 14th. This is Valentine's Day, 2021. So currently, it is not deer season where I live. So I spread all this out, and let me show y'all what I've got set up here. So there's what I've got. I've got everything mixed together. I've got my mineral block, and then I've got my trail camera right there. So it all overlooks. There's pile, and right there's my camera, and the deer come from over here or over here down this road, or they come from straight up the mountain way over there by my stand right here, like that, and come down the bank right here, and they'll come right to it. But yeah, this is management part 2. I'll link the first one up on the video and in the description maybe, but I'll try and post a few trail camera photos and stuff later on in part 3 about how this is doing, and hopefully here in part 4 I might do a couple of different kinds of videos before I hit part 4 or part 3 of the management series, because I gotta wait until it's spring to do a lot more of this stuff. But all the stuff's died down, and before the weeds grow up, I'm gonna clear all this out, and then I got a no-till throw and grow is what it's called. It's a perennial seed that's got clover and some other stuff like ryegrass and stuff that comes up as the year goes on, and it's supposed to last for years, you know, even as the deer eat it and trim it down. But I'm gonna turn my trail camera on, get it where it's taking photos, and I'll come back here I'd say it's best to try and leave your feed for a week or more, especially if you're in a area like this, and leave your feed so they can get used to it, they can find it, and they can eat it, and you don't come in there every day trying to check your trail camera and, you know, run them off. But just always be cautious when you come in, because sometimes bears like to eat all this stuff too, and you don't want to walk upon a big sow with cubs. But and you want to be careful too, because a lot of times when you get to it, the deer, they absolutely love it, and you'll run deer off 24/7 just going to check your camera. But thing about this salt block is this mineral block here, even if it does rain and it, you know, kind of washes away because it's got a lot of salt and metal in it that they need for their body, if it weathers away, it'll just seep into the ground, and the deer will dig a hole in the ground and you know, kind of taste and get the minerals out of the dirt and kind of spit the dirt back out. But so they'll eat it even if it does weather away. But y'all have a good one, and we'll see you guys in the next one, and be prepared for some more videos. I want to thank everybody for my channel. It's been growing heavily, I want to thank everybody for 147 subscribers. That's awesome. I'm on my new camera, by the way. I hate my tripod failed on me, or this would have been a better video, but I'll try and throw in a little bit of music and just really kind of make the best video I can with it. But I'll hopefully get a little bit better equipment here. And y'all, thanks for sticking with me. I have a full-time job and school, and with the days that I have off, I usually have to go to school, and the days that I'm off school, I usually have to go to work. So I have a really booked schedule. So I'm going to try my hardest to get out and film for you guys. But y'all stay tuned, and we'll see you guys in the next one.